friends. Carrie from Texas. You know, I'm astounded this morning as I watch the news that the sitting president and the sitting vice president have absolutely no clue how to lead this nation, let alone be the commander-in-chief and second in command. There's a wreath laying ceremony today for 3 of those soldiers that died during the evacuation from Afghanistan. 3. 13 died on that withdrawal. And yet, not even today, nothing today has ever been said by Biden or Harris. The only thing they have said is that no one has died on their watch. 13 men and women died on your watch, on that disastrous withdrawal. And you know what this man actually said when it was brought to his attention that the city could go back to the Taliban? Oh well. Oh well. That, I have no words for that. I just cannot believe the absolute disrespect for every single man and woman that has died in that theater. And you're going to say, oh well? And then you can't even bring yourself to call the families of these 13 men and women that died during that withdrawal? You've never called them. You've never acknowledged this. They died on your watch, and your actions are despicable. They're not presidential or vice presidential. They're cowards. And your only concern is that it could affect you and what happens to you and your future. You don't give a rat's butt about those families that are mourning the loss of their loved one. How dare you insult them? But how dare you insult men and women that served you? It's an absolute disgrace. You don't deserve, either one of you, the titles that you have, because you cannot even bring yourselves to acknowledge and call these families and tell them how sorry you are. I don't want anybody like you representing this country. If you think your actions are presidential and vice presidential, you really are delusional. Former President Trump has taken these families under his wing and has tried to help them by letting them know that the nation, the people of this nation, honor those fallen soldiers. You certainly don't. I hope you're watching the ceremony today and you are choking on it because of your lack of courage, your lack of leadership. Your actions are disgraceful. They certainly are not presidential or vice presidential. If I was a part of that family, I would be screaming at the top of my lungs that you cannot even make a phone call. But it goes to show just exactly where you and your thought process is. You're on holiday. You just had a holiday. Now you're on another one. What a joke. Absolute despicable joke from both of you. That you cannot even make a phone call. If this doesn't make anybody realize just how inept you are to lead this land on top of everything else. Well, just like everything else, the press will cover for you, make excuses for you, because actually they're in control. You aren't. A corrupt, paid-off system that wouldn't have the clue what it means to be representing this country, the people in it, and all of the men and women that serve to make us and keep us free. It's an absolute disgrace and insult, and you should be ashamed of yourselves.